and welcome back to our channel. Last time the video that I shared was of my son's first birthday and he's around 13 months now. So today what I want to share is the breakfast routine that I follow with him and also what I give to him as an evening meal, a pre-dinner meal. I will come to his proper lunch meal and his food regime later on, but first things first. So what do I give him for breakfast? I try to give him a lot of variety of things because he shouldn't feel bored, and I want to also introduce him to different textures and tastes. At the moment he does have some food solid but not an entire meal. So one of the things that I do like are products by Slurp. So these are two moms who make food which is preservative free and it's organic and very healthy, so it's as good as homemade. This variant is a ragi rice, a mango with milk. So maybe one day I give him this, another day maybe this is a product by Hapa. It's ragi banana mango porridge mix. Another day I give him this. Then another one that I do give is, before I tell you which is another one I give, I add natural sweeteners. If you taste any of them, I always taste what I give my baby before I give it to my son. And before I give him anything, I notice that it's very bland. I try avoiding white sugar at all costs, so I opt to give him coconut sugar or organic jaggery. These two are from a company called Tots and Moms. Again, it's preservative free, so it has a limited shelf life. It also advises that once you open the packets, it's better to refrigerate it as long as you're using it to make sure that it is healthy and it doesn't get spoiled. One thing that I add to his breakfast every day is a dry fruit powder. It is a combination of different dry fruits in a powdered format. So I add half a spoon of it to his breakfast. Along with that, no matter what variant I'm choosing, I always add the dry fruit powder and honey, a teaspoon of honey. And I use Avasa honey for now. That's an organic honey, because I've tried the others which you get off the shelf in the store, which are not really very good. Or maybe what I give him is a multi-grain oats of Quakers or Safolo, any company that you prefer, and I cook it. Even the other products that I shared like Hapa or Slurp, you have to cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. And along with that, every day I make sure I add natural fruits. So I give a banana, I give maybe 3-4 skinned grapes. If there are seeds, I remove the seeds. Boiled apple. Now they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so there is multiple health benefits in all these fruits which you all can look up. They're rich in vitamins and minerals, they help build immunity, they help with constipation and various other things. Ragi, which is also known as nachni powder, is a superfood and very easily digestible for children, and it's extremely beneficial for kids. So I make sure that I try to give him oats and ragi regularly in his breakfast. So apple is something that actually I introduced to my son. The first solid feed which I introduced was apple. Babies love pureed apple, at least that's what I've heard from a lot of moms. Apple is something that you can boil either with or without the skin, removing the seeds and stuff. And people who remove the skin, it's basically because they're scared about the pesticides and anything that can be on the skin. So what you can do is you can either soak it in warm salt water, or you can brush it properly before you boil it if you want to retain the skin. That's what I do. I retain the skin and I boil it and I puree it or cut it in small pieces, and I puree it along with whatever variant that I'm choosing for the breakfast. So something that I give every day is an apple, honey, the dried fruit powder which I had shared, and I try to add in 3-4 grapes, a little bit of banana. You can choose different fruits for different days if you want, or you can choose a combination of fruits. Just make sure that the quantity of the fruits that you're taking, if it's a combination, is not something that's very overwhelming for your child. child's appetite, because we're talking about a baby. Another thing that I do is a rice powder. I give him rice powder along with a biscuit which is crushed. 5-grain digestive biscuit is which I choose. It doesn't have maida, and I feel it's a safe biscuit to give children. Sometimes I add a little bit of organic jam. This is organic strawberry jam by 24 Mantra, just to give him a variety of taste. So these are things that I mix and match every day. I think I have few more variants to show you over here. Oh yes, here. So this is the ragi almond and dates, again by Mom and Tots. So I've shown you 2 ragi variants till now that I gave. This is a variation with Dahlia. This is a banana Dahlia cereal, again by Mom and Tots. So companies which I have used and I've liked, the products of these companies, there's Happa, there's Slurp, and there's Mom and Tots, and I like these ones. Where finger foods are concerned, I've introduced biscuits to him. So he really liked Mari biscuit. But because it's not very healthy, it's sweet and it's got maida, I tried substituting it with these cookies from Slurp again. This is ragi and chocolate, and this one is oats, honey and banana. And I was a bit skeptical of how he would accept them, but he really loves them. And each biscuit has a picture of an animal on it, so if your child can relate to or recognize, it can also help you teach your child about animals. So this is a snack that I give him between his milk feed and his evening feed, so it's something he munches on. Another product by Slurp, these are called Mighty Puffs. These are crisps that he can have. This is Choco Ragi, no preservatives and no trans fat. This has got 3 variants. So there's this one, there is cheese and herbs, and then there is tangy tomato. So this is something that he likes munching on. So when we are having snacks, he's always interested in what's on our plate, and that's always not something that's good for him at this age. So at that time we allow him to snack a bit on this stuff, and he likes it, he likes the taste. What I also have introduced to him as an evening snack is, again this is from Slurp, if you can see, it's millet dosa. So this is a beetroot variation, and then there is the spinach variation. So I try to alternate it in the evening by giving him very small portion of a very tiny dosa. So that's something that he can chew. His breakfast meal is generally made into a paste, a bit of a thick paste, not very liquidish. But this is something in the evening that he likes to snack on and chew. So it's his biscuits, these crisps. This is supposed to be pancakes. This is a chocolate pancake. It's got natural ingredients and no preservatives. And this variant is banana choc chip. So again, it says over here it's made by 2 mothers. If you read about them or their products, I felt it's very healthy and very nutritious. It's as good as you making it at home. So these are things that I try to give him in the evening. Otherwise, he has Cerelac. So since he's 12 months plus, 12 to 24 months, I gave him the multigrain and fruit. There's also a vegetable variant which I gave him. So I'm slowly trying to replace this with the dosa, the pancakes, and a bit of a solid snack feed in the evening. For lunch, otherwise, he has proper rice with a combination of 2 or 3 vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, peas, beans, spinach, with a pinch of hing, because hing is very good for gas. So if you get organic or original hing, that's very good to add in. A little bit of ghee and a little salt to taste, because at this time a child's palate is developing, so you can't give them bland stuff, they're not going to eat it. So I try giving him a combination of different vegetables every day, 2 to 3 vegetables in his food, and along with that I try to alternate it with egg or chicken or fish in very small tiny proportions. They were introduced one by one over a duration of time. So whenever you're trying to feed something to your child, try doing it one item at a time, like an allergy test, to make sure that they're not allergic to any particular vegetable or cereal or anything like that, or any non-vegetarian or vegetarian thing, and then you can come up with your different combinations and try to bring about a variety so that they enjoy their food every day. Apart from that, this is also a product by Happa. They come in various variants. I've got two to show you here. This is apple and banana, and this is mango and banana. Especially if you're traveling or you're planning a day out with your child and you don't want to carry a lot of stuff because you'll have to mix it and carry it. This is very easy and comfortable to carry, so you can feed it at any time, anywhere without it getting messy. And they last for very long, so they have very delayed expiration dates. So this is something I always keep handy in case I am traveling with my child and I want to feed him outside. It's pretty yummy, lot of variants and choices. So I hope that this video helped you guys, you new moms out there who are looking for ideas of what to feed your child or how to bring about different variations in the things that you're giving them, as well as at the same time not compromising on the nutritional content. One thing that I must mention is every day in his breakfast I make sure I add in a date. So I soak it in warm water, I skin it, if there's a seed I remove it. So one thing that he has every day in his breakfast, actually a few things, it's apple and it's dates, it's honey and dry fruit powder. That's something that doesn't change. All the other variants change every day. Because as long as he's not fussy and as long as he doesn't turn into the monster toddler where I can't get him to have anything healthy that I want, I just want to make the most of the time I have in hand. Let's see a few of the benefits that apple have for a baby and a toddler. A few benefits of apple is it's rich in carbohydrates, so it helps in maintaining a high energy level in a toddler. Apple is also very rich in vitamins like A, B1, B2 and C, and minerals such as iodine, phosphorus, iron and calcium. So it's a storehouse of vitamins and minerals which is very crucial in promoting healthy growth of muscle tissues, bones, skins and organs. And apple contains dietary fiber which is helpful in reducing levels of bad cholesterol. It's rich in antioxidants, it's good for your vision and helps in combat symptoms of asthma. Apples help in balancing the sugar level in your body, and it helps keeping diabetes at bay. Rich in vitamin C, so good for immunity and tissue repair and making collagen. And besides strengthening bones, vitamin C can really help in healing wounds and preventing gallbladder diseases. So with a kid who's always falling down, you definitely want them to heal soon. Let's check out some of the benefits that a banana has for your baby. So good time to introduce banana to your babies when your baby's 6 months plus and has started eating semi-solids. So small portion of banana can be introduced. Again, banana is a storehouse of a lot of benefits. It's high in fiber content, which helps keeping your baby feel full longer, and the fiber helps in clearing the bowels, so good digestion and good motions for the baby. It's good for fighting urine infections. It's full of nutrients like potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, folate, nicotine and vitamin B6. It helps a baby gain weight. It's good for the baby's bones, prevents anemia, it improves the brain power, improves eyesight because it has vitamin A, and it helps in the protection of the cornea. It cures constipation. So these are a few of the benefits of banana. Let's see a few of the benefits that dates have for a baby. Dates has a host of benefits. It's very rich in potassium, which helps in the brain growth and development. So the overall baby's cognitive development is aided by dates. It helps in preventing indigestion because it eliminates any parasitic organism, and it helps in cultivating friendly bacteria in the intestines. So any kind of intestinal problems is something that it keeps at bay, and that's a very common concern with babies. It protects the baby's liver because an infant is quite susceptible to contracting viral and bacterial infections, which in turn again has a very adverse effect on their liver. So this generally contributes to a very high occurrence of liver condition based ailments like jaundice, typhoid, hepatitis, which babies fall prey to. So by giving your baby a date as a regular part of their diet, this definitely helps with all those concerns. It's a remedy for any gastric ulcers. So dates has the property to help elevate some symptoms and can be added to the regular medical treatment recommended by your doctor. So always do check with your doctor. It helps in having stronger teeth. It's a good nourishment during fever and smallpox. So because it has a rich mix of nutrients, as I have shared before. It helps in dysentery. So if your baby has developed any dysentery due to a bacterial infection in the large intestine, sweet date pulp can really help and soothe. It helps relieve constipation, it soothes fever, it improves the hemoglobin level. There are just so many benefits of dates which you can look up. Let's check the health benefits that oats have for your baby. So to share a few of the benefits of oats, it's a very good thing to start, a very good cereal to choose when you're giving your baby when your baby is just 6 months plus, because it's a single grain food which is very easy on your baby's digestive system. It's very high in fiber and nutrients like magnesium, iron and zinc. It helps prevent constipation, so all of us want our babies to have a clear system and good bowels so that they have a good appetite as well. It blends well with any other food, so whether you're trying to make it sweet or whether you're trying to make it something that's salty, it goes both ways. It boosts your child's immunity, which is everything that we want, and it improves the condition of the appearance of their hair and skin. So as you can see, oats has a lot of benefits, and last but not the least, it cooks really fast. Let's check the health benefits that ragi have for your baby. I would like to share a few benefits of ragi. Ragi is a very rich source of calcium, so it helps mitigate the risk of bone fractures and eliminates the need for calcium supplements. It's also very rich in fiber and helps in digestion. It also helps keep a baby feel fuller longer. The amino acids present in ragi do away with the excess fat around the liver and reduce cholesterol levels in a child's body. So thus it also helps keeping obesity at bay, which is a very common problem with children nowadays. It's a rich source of iron. It is a natural relaxant, so if your baby is irritable or has anxiety or headaches and is insomniac, this is a superfood which can also help with that. It cuts down the risk of diabetes and improves hair and skin, among many other benefits. So friends, if you like what I have shared and you have any suggestions, any comments, any questions, please do feel free to share the same, and I will definitely try and respond. And again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care, cheers, bye-bye, and look forward to the next video.